Okay, hello and welcome back to our Dragon Age Inquisition Now That Ruleset playthrough. Brought to you by William Ellison, Master Rosarius and Game, anyone.com. Alright. Today we talk, I think. That was my last wish yesterday, to talk to a bunch of people. Okay. Well, it seems everything is okay. That regard.
So I'm thinking Inquisition? Almost
Let's start with a judgment today. Nah, maybe not. Let's end with a judgment this section. I want to talk to all the companions, yes. To start with the Antiguan.
Yes?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged
Okay.
its support to us.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Okay. Then let's go to the ready room. Collect more herbs, I suspect. Shouldn't be much trouble. Good. Good. Send them back in right away.
Inquisitor?
Fuck.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
Alright, next step is Barrick, Solas, Dorian, and Liana. Okay.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Ah,
Carry on.
whatever. So Les,
How can I help?
you tell me.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
A colossal dick.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that she might return.
Aha! Flemet's hut, it must be.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret, and this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Until the secret police took her and raped her into submission.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Okay, let's ask questions.
I read your Tale of the Champion.
That's a pretty common reaction. I've got a minute if you need something. I'm a fan of diversification and all, but do we have the strength to handle major issues when they come up?
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
Okay, I remember
Back
that
to work,
one.
then. Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Can I ask you something?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also,
Thanks, Farah.
no problem. What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
I want to...
I'll tell you what I can. Yeah.
So I suspected nothing from this guy. Let's go talk to Dorian. Maybe even the other mages. Ooh.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Okay. This is a good question.
It's barely been any time at all. Was he so ill?
Honestly, he should have died a long time ago. Alexius was using magic to keep him alive. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
All right.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
Yeah, let's see what he wants out of all this.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
What do you know?
What's on your mind?
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
You mean you fought with him?
I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Yeah. Okay.
You still went after him?
It's true. What was I thinking? It's so cold down here. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
Yes, because I lobotomized him.
I should go.
As you wish.
Don't you forget that mage.
Questions.
I should go.
Naturally.
Greetings again, Inquisitor. I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
I'll leave you to it.
All right.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
All right.
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown, and we're missing all but 4.
Ooh. Imagine that.
There are 47 ways to purify wyvern venom to make it safe for human consumption.
Okay.
Did you know that Seeker Cassandra's ancestor lived for over 120 years?
Really?
Cat talk, I found an inappropriately shelved tome this morning, and I have to figure out how it got there. I hope the spy master doesn't have me flogged. The things they say about the spy master, they scare me.
Excite me.
Inquisitor.
All right. Let's go and talk with her.
I'm listening.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Then let's go. Maybe I should fast travel, you know. There is a new quest there. Let's go and see what that is. Apparently I'm immune to damage. Well, I'm in a Skyhold, so... Ooh, Margisel.
Your worship. I need but a moment of your time.
Ooh, okay, I'll leave that for last.
You find the strangest things, Inquisitor. Interesting altogether, though. Stone met, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed...
Tell you what, who better, right? A good dwarven.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Okay, Cassandra seems to be the next one.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
What? Yeah, what is she talking about?
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on my own. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Alright. Maybe they couldn't be convinced to join a mage, which is logical. So Cassandra was also wondering about that.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
I agree. This is strange. We need to find out. That's something I've been wondering myself. Because the leader of the Templar Rebellion was Lord Lucius. And somehow Samson got the upper hand, obviously with the help of Corypheus. What the hell happened to the rest of them? And if they are alive, we need to kill them. Because that means they are not radicalized enough. Yeah, if they show remorse or anything, we need to murder their asses. Before they either can escape, or get turned, or whatever. Let's see.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. That's something we actually need to do. Oh, now that we're here. Yeah, she might not be happy with what I do, but doesn't really matter. Lord Lucius is too dangerous to be left alive, because we don't really need him anymore. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, and particularly Lord Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth might come to light. Let's see. Someone must have seen these Seekers, or given them safe harbor. Entice them with a reward, leads will follow. The Seekers had many secret hideaways. According to Cassandra, these would be the first places agents should search. And let's send Liliana.
Inquisitor. Let us begin.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, the Seekers must have seen what was going on. Open rebellion is hard to keep secret for long. So either they ran,
Your worship.
or at least some should have run away, I think. I would certainly do it.
Inquisitor.
But I am a coward, so not precisely a poster boy for a military organization. Ooh.
Good book.
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, let's joke around. Apparently, that's our demeanor at the moment.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
Okay.
The latest chapter meaning you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Okay. Should I read it? Maybe I should. Why not? Yeah, I'm not going to promise, I'm not going to tell Barrick, because in the long run, Cassandra and I are going to have a little problem. So, I think having Barrick on my corner is more important. So let's avoid making any promises here.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
Okay.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
Okay.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Let's see.
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Okay. Yeah, how did he die? She's being open. Why not?
What happened?
A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me.
Ooh.
I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
Ah, shit. What I said was with Cassandra we want to bond, so she hesitates when the time comes. So let's go with the top option. LL 19th IPK for my character, 18th for the companions.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
All right.
I'll let you get back to work.
Hello again.
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
I would agree with this one.
It's just a little unexpected.
I don't need anyone picturing me mooning over stolen kisses.
Is that what you're doing? Mooning?
I will never hear the end of this, will I? Yes?
Do you have any advice for me?
We must guard Skyhold carefully. There is no telling when Corypheus will next attack.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing I can think of. No.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Let me explore the walls. Something I rarely do. You never know what you might find. Who is this person? Huck? Logan? What? Logan is here. No wonder I couldn't find him anywhere. Fucking Logan. He said he was going to a hissing wastes. I know it. Stupid bastard.
A proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Let's look. Maybe I can steal something. Stupid motherfucker. Okay, let's go on top to low gate then. I should continue exploring this way. Give me a moment. What is this? Belanaris din Hehim, catalog in Skyhold, Elven arrow with inscription. An arrow, Elven of course, because who else would be this fancy with a throwaway? I've talked weapon talk with traders before, and this quickly scratching means make you death, or near enough. Well made, have to eat to keep its shape since whatever ancient sod around it's from. All I know is there are centuries of knocks in the walls, and I have to patch. They keep an edge. If you don't hit the stone, tell the men to mind their fingers. They got fresh blood on this one, Mason Gatsy. Okay. What the hell was that? Oh. Could plant Felandaris. I should plant Felandaris. Let's see if I can plant Felandaris. Maybe elf fruit as well. Yeah, let's plant Felandaris. What? Well, apparently I did plant something there. Let's plant Felandaris, Rashbine, and elf root. Those are the ones I truly need. Elf root. Is there any other? Pot, Laura Neal. I know who you are.
This is amazing! Convincing the Keeper took work, but I'm so glad you managed.
Fucking creep. More Giselle. What are you doing here? Okay, doesn't matter, honestly. Let's go and talk to Logan, as I said before. Although there is a quest here. That's the worm, alright. That's the Chantry Chapel. I'm quite certain he never said he was coming to Skyhold. To be 100% honest. Fucking bastard. Okay, give me a moment, please.